Previously on Legends of Aelos. Though Martizan is still in a magically diminutive form, he and the others are eager to attend the festival and unwind from the stresses of recent events. Rowan takes a quick moment to make sure he is presentable considering the fight he had earlier before the group departs towards the town and the festival grounds. Cole still shows apprehension though. He's never really taken part in the festivities of people outside his own clan, though the group reassures that he needn't worry, especially after his and Elwyn's performances in the arena. Elwyn takes this moment though to say his parting farewells, he feeling that his prowess could still get him into trouble at the festival, also citing that he has a clan that he's going to have to assume control of at some point and needs to get back to them. Before his departure, though, Rowan does get his affirmation that when and if the time comes, the party will have an ally in him and his clan. Elwyn leaves and the group turns to the town as well. Along the way, the party has no reservations in telling Celeste to let them know if Martizan toes a few too many lines, the bard being fairly cavalier about the prodding in typical Marty fashion before returning to prattling on about the prizes he's going to win at the festival stalls. As they begin to approach the town, they are welcomed by the colorful bursts of fireworks in the sky, though Cole is still a bit apprehensive despite reassurances from the others, this being his first time partaking in such an event outside of his own clan. Still, the party whole remains destined, first and foremost, to a location where they can procure drinks before moving on to dances and games. After finding the stalls and elaborate tap system set up by the Red Bear Tavern, they get their drinks and Cole is given a hearty welcome and greeting from a passerby, complimenting him on his stellar performance in the arena, but offering a friendly warning that Egret might still have an eye out for him. While the towering half-orc starts to see a level of acceptance he figured he wouldn't find outside of his own kind, the majority of the others take to the dance floor. Slowly but surely, most make their way out, some trading partners mid-swing, though back at the table, Egret finds her quarry as she takes a seat next to Cole. As the two converse, Cole warms to the notion of not being judged for his outward appearance, so much so that he begins to warm to her a bit as the two spar with torches procured from a nearby fence. Due to this impromptu spear training, both of them learn a bit more about their combat skills and each other. After a fair bit of time on the dance floor, Rowan and Evie step off to take a breather and have a bit of alone time, though soon after, they are approached by Everent, Evelyn's father. Though he is Jazir's right hand and quite proficient at niceties in conversation, he makes no regard in stating his opinion of the two of them, or more so, his disapproval of whom she chooses to court. Still, her father's disapproval fails to sway her from the desires of her heart, and Everent eventually departs with a clenched fist after being dismissed entirely when Asher approaches to pull the two of them away from him to get more drinks. With the unpleasantries past, the party return to the festivities, more specifically now, the games, though one could most certainly argue the validity of the strongman test. Fortunately, after Karun casts Zone of Truth, the inquiries from the party and the sharp eyes of Aurelia reveal that there is a certain lever that must be depressed in order to allow the puck to reach the bell, hence making Rowan's victory and a small prize for Evelyn assured. After outing the trick of the strongman test, the party moves along to one of the more spectacular events of the festival, the Tri-Hearthalon. This obstacle course is designed to test the physical prowess of the individual, or the clever use of their skills to the extreme. There are many contestants whom attempt to secure victory by strength, endurance, or dexterity, yet those whom have the greatest edge have specialty, skill, or magic. And it is for this very reason Briar is the unequivocal victor, her magical capabilities hurtling her towards a victory at a pace no other participant could attain, save for Rowan. With her title and her cloak certain to stave off the biting cold of the Arctic, the party depart to their next stop, perhaps leaving the Trihearthalon coordinators to consider banning the use of the arcane next competition. As the evening continues, it's apparent everyone is enjoying themselves thoroughly. Martisan, though lacking in prizes, has had a wonderful time with Celeste, and is even motivated to perform a particularly personal piece, a song that tells a story so far for a certain band of adventurers whom feel every note plucked on Marty's lute as he performs. After they take a moment to congratulate Marty for his performance and to compose themselves a bit, they continue with a few more games to much success, Aurelia taking the prize of a lovely hunter's mark knife from the knife-throwing contest, and Rowan a ring from the ring toss, certain to keep its wearer from freezing in the harshest winters. Before departing from the festival, a few elect to get some of the treats available, Aurelia introducing Cole to cupcakes, something surprisingly sweet compared to what he would typically consider a treat. The party then head back home, though they stop off and visit with their good friend Dom again. Karun had procured some fine spirits from the tavern earlier, so that they may share a drink with their companion as well on this festive night. They leave the flask at his headstone, the spirits within representing much more than their physical contents. The essence of Dominicus rests here, awaiting his friend's return from their journey deep into the north, so that they might celebrate their victory over another drink. And it is from here we shall continue the story of the Legends of Aelos.